Hey there guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new expansion booster, which is about to be released for the game Sopio. The booster is going to be on sale for the first time this weekend at MCM Expo, and will then be put up on the website for general sale. But as with the last booster, I've managed to get a hold of the cards early so you guys can see them and know what to expect when you're buying the booster. So this is a 9-card booster, and it's actually the last booster pack of the Phase 1 of Sopio, which covers the first 4 decks, the first 8 boosters, and all the merchandise which was released alongside them. And this expansion booster is horror themed, which is one of the reasons they're releasing it quite close to Halloween. So let's take a look at the cards. First off, we have Headless Horseman. This card gives you plus 200 points, and can only be played when another points card is played, which of course allows you to get around the rule of 1 card per turn, and would even allow you to play it during an opponent's turn. Next up we have Grave Robber. This card will give you minus 200, but will allow you to take the top 2 cards from the discard pile and either play them or add them to your hand. So quite often you can play this on yourself, because if the top 2 cards of the discard pile are good enough, then sacrificing those 200 points is probably worth it. And third we have Exorcise. This card will give you plus 100 points, but you have to discard any card already in your points pile that's between plus 100 and minus 100 points. And fourth we have Weeping Willow. This card is a plus 0 card, so it will sit in your points pile but won't actually affect your points total. But the effect says that if an opponent plays a card which would affect the points piles, you can discard this card from your points pile to stop that affecting you. And this one is probably my favourite card within the booster. And those are the only points cards, so the remaining 5 cards are pure effect. Coming in next we have Mummy Fried. The effect of this card is that when a points card is played, you play this card from your hand and you reverse the value of the points. So it's kind of like Magnetic Personality from deck 2, but as well as changing negatives into positives, it can change positives into negatives, and the points card doesn't actually have to be played on you in order for you to affect it. Coming in sixth, we have Ghost Train. This card allows you to play the top 3 cards of the discard pile, and then discard a card from your hand. So depending on what the top 3 cards of the discard pile are, this could be a very powerful card, and in my opinion is probably the most powerful card within the booster. And now we have Gingerdead Man. This card allows you to discard up to 2 effect cards from your hand, and then draw 2 cards. A great way for cycling out effect cards that aren't going to come in useful anytime soon. When it says up to, I'm assuming that means you can only discard 1 or 2. I don't think you would be allowed to discard 0, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Second last card we have Werewolf. This card allows you to play an effect card from your hand, but to play it as a plus 300 points card, rather than its actual effect. And finally we have Fantastic. This card allows you to choose a card at random from an opponent's hand, and then play it down as either a plus 200 point card or a minus 200 point card. So that's what you can expect if you decide to pick up the new Sopio booster, either at MCM or online. I really like the booster's horror theme, and I also really like the effects of cycling through effect cards that you possibly don't need from your hand, as in a lot of games I've played this can be an issue, where you can have a lot of effect cards in your hand that just aren't really going to do much. So having a way to get rid of those and replace them with new cards, or using them for different effects, is really great. So that's everything to say on the new Sopio booster. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment or email me at djgigabyte@live.co.uk. And if you haven't played Sopio before, or if you have and you just want to check out this new booster, go to sopiocards.com, where they have the full range of cards for sale. So thanks again for watching, and I shall see you guys next time.